Your soulmate just received devastating news about you. And they broke down in tears. My beloved child, your soulmate just received devastating news about you, and the moment those words reached them, everything around them seemed to stop. What they heard was not what they expected. It was not a casual conversation, nor was it something they could simply ignore and move past. The information struck them deeply, creating a wave of emotions they were completely unprepared for. For several moments, they sat in silence, trying to understand whether what they had heard could possibly be true. Their heart began racing. Their thoughts became tangled. And the more they reflected on it, the harder it became to hold back their emotions. Don't skip, because this message is leading towards something far bigger than you realize. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What made this moment so powerful was not the news itself. It was what the news revealed about your true importance in their life. A strange realization started growing inside them. They began remembering moments they once overlooked. Small memories suddenly felt enormous. Conversations they once brushed aside now carried a completely different meaning. They found themselves replaying everything in their mind, searching for clues they had somehow missed. The devastating news forced them to face a truth they had been avoiding for a very long time. They realized that your presence had become far more significant than they ever admitted. Every memory carried weight. Every interaction suddenly felt valuable. And as this understanding grew stronger, so did the emotions they could no longer control. Tears began forming because they understood something that had remained hidden from them for far too long. Don't skip. What happened next changed everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then came the moment that completely broke them. They stopped asking questions about the situation and started asking questions about themselves. Why had they waited so long to appreciate you? Why had they ignored the signs that were right in front of them? Why did it take shocking news to make them understand what your presence truly meant? These thoughts hit them one after another, leaving them overwhelmed with emotion. What they felt was not regret alone. It was a powerful mixture of gratitude, fear, longing, and realization. For the first time, they saw you through completely different eyes. The image they once carried of you began transforming into something much greater. And right now, while they are trying to process everything they have discovered, another revelation is approaching. A revelation so unexpected that it will explain why this devastating news may actually become the turning point that changes the entire connection between you and your soulmate forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A shocking detail soon emerged, my beloved child, and this was the moment your soulmate could no longer hold back their tears. The devastating news had already shaken them, but what happened afterward affected them even more. As they sat alone reflecting on everything they had heard, a powerful truth slowly began rising to the surface. They realized that the news was not only about you, it was about everything they had failed to see before. The more they thought about your journey, the more they understood how much strength you had been carrying in silence. They started recognizing struggles you never talked about, battles you faced without asking for sympathy, and moments when you continued moving forward even when life gave you every reason to stop. That realization hit their heart harder than anything else. Don't skip, because what they discovered next completely changed their perspective. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected emotional storm began taking over their thoughts. They remembered times when you appeared calm while carrying burdens nobody knew existed. They remembered your patience, your kindness, and your ability to keep going even when circumstances were difficult. Suddenly, the devastating news became connected to a much larger picture. They started seeing you as someone far stronger than they had ever imagined. Every memory seemed different now. Every moment carried a new meaning. They felt guilty for not understanding sooner. They felt emotional because they finally realized how much courage had been hidden behind your smile. And as these realizations continued unfolding, they found themselves unable to focus on anything else. Their heart kept returning to you. Their mind kept replaying your story. Don't skip. The biggest revelation has not arrived yet. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then something happened that surprised even them. Instead of pushing the emotions away, they allowed themselves to feel everything. For the first time, they stopped pretending that you were just another person in their life. They admitted that your presence had left a permanent mark on their heart. The devastating news had forced them to confront feelings they could no longer deny. And once those feelings surfaced, there was no turning back. They realized that losing sight of you would hurt more than they ever expected. They realized that your value could not be measured by circumstances, rumors, or temporary situations. You had become someone unforgettable. Right now, while they are still trying to process these emotions, another truth is quietly approaching. A truth connected to a secret realization they have never shared with anyone. When that realization finally comes to light, everything they thought they knew about this connection will change forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet moment changed everything, my beloved child. After the tears settled and the shock began to fade, your soulmate found themselves staring into the distance, unable to escape one powerful question. What if the devastating news arrived for a reason? What if it was meant to force them to see something they had been missing all along? That thought refused to leave their mind. The more they considered it, the more they felt that this situation was revealing a truth far greater than the news itself. They began looking back at the entire connection from a completely different perspective. Pieces that once seemed unrelated suddenly started fitting together. Events that felt ordinary now appeared meaningful. And for the first time, they started realizing that your role in their life may have been much bigger than they ever imagined. Don't skip. What they uncovered next left them completely speechless. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected memory suddenly returned to them. It was a moment they had almost forgotten, a conversation, a glance, a feeling that once seemed small but now felt impossible to ignore. As they replayed it in their mind, they felt a deep emotional pull they could not explain. It was as if their heart had been trying to tell them something for a long time, but they were only now ready to listen. The devastating news had broken down the walls around their emotions. It had removed distractions. It had forced them to focus on what truly mattered. And what mattered most was you. The realization became stronger with every passing minute. No matter how hard they tried to think about other things, their thoughts always returned to you. They began understanding that your influence on their life had reached deeper than they ever admitted. Don't skip. The next discovery is even more surprising. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then came the revelation that brought fresh tears to their eyes. They realized that while they had been questioning the future, you had quietly been teaching them lessons they never expected to learn. Your resilience inspired them. Your determination challenged them. Your presence changed them in ways they never noticed until now. Suddenly, the devastating news no longer felt like the end of something. Instead, it felt like the beginning of a much larger awakening. They understood that this connection was not built on surface-level emotions. It was built on something far deeper and far more meaningful. And right when they thought they had reached the final realization, another hidden truth began revealing itself. It is a truth that explains why your soulmate has been unable to stop thinking about you since that moment, and why a decision they are about to make could change everything sooner than anyone expects. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A realization arrived late at night, my beloved child, and it struck your soulmate with a force they never saw coming. The devastating news had already shaken their emotions, but now a deeper understanding was beginning to emerge. They started noticing a pattern that had been hidden in plain sight. Every important moment seemed to lead back to you. Every lesson, every challenge, every unexpected turn somehow connected to your presence. At first, they tried to dismiss the feeling. They told themselves they were overthinking. But the more they resisted, the stronger the realization became. It was impossible to ignore. Your name, your energy, and your memory kept appearing in their thoughts. Don't skip, because this is where everything starts becoming clearer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An emotional breakthrough happened when they stopped focusing on what they feared and started focusing on what they truly felt. That was the moment they understood why the devastating news affected them so deeply. It was not because of the information itself. It was because the news exposed how much they genuinely cared about you. The truth had been hidden beneath layers of doubt, hesitation, and unanswered questions. But now those layers were disappearing one by one. They began admitting things to themselves they had never admitted before. They missed you more than they realized. They valued you more than they acknowledged. And they respected your strength far more than they had ever expressed. Every memory became brighter. Every emotion became stronger. Don't skip. What they are preparing to understand next is even more powerful. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then something remarkable happened. Instead of feeling helpless, your soulmate began feeling determined. The tears that once came from sadness were now mixed with a new sense of clarity. They understood that some people enter your life briefly, while others leave a permanent mark. In their heart, they knew which category you belonged to. The devastating news had forced them to see what truly mattered, and they could no longer pretend otherwise. A quiet decision started forming within them, a decision connected directly to you. They have not shared it with anyone. They have not spoken it aloud. But it is growing stronger every day. And as that decision continues taking shape, another hidden piece of this story is about to come into the light. When it does, it will explain why your soulmate feels that this connection is far from over and why the biggest revelation has not happened yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A hidden truth finally began revealing itself, my beloved child, and this was the moment your soulmate stopped seeing the situation as a coincidence. For days, their thoughts had been filled with questions. Why did the devastating news affect them so deeply? Why were they unable to move on from it? Why did every road seem to lead back to you? The answers did not arrive all at once. They appeared slowly, like pieces of a puzzle falling into place. With each realization, your soulmate felt their emotions becoming stronger. They understood that what they felt for you was not temporary. It was not something that could simply disappear with time. The news had uncovered feelings that had been buried beneath the surface for far too long. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes everything. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected shift happened inside them. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, they started thinking about everything that made you special. They remembered your determination when circumstances became difficult. They remembered your ability to keep moving forward when others would have given up. They remembered qualities that made you different from everyone else they had ever met. Suddenly, they saw you in a completely new light. The devastating news had forced them to pause and truly appreciate who you are. That appreciation quickly transformed into something much deeper. Their heart began speaking louder than their doubts. Their emotions became impossible to ignore. And the more they listened to those feelings, the clearer the truth became. Don't skip. A powerful realization is getting closer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then came a moment of complete honesty. Sitting alone with their thoughts, your soulmate admitted something they had been avoiding for a very long time. They admitted that your presence had changed them. You had inspired growth they never expected. You had awakened emotions they never planned to feel. And now, after everything that has happened, they cannot imagine pretending that none of it matters. The devastating news may have started this emotional journey, but it also opened their eyes to a truth they can no longer deny. Right now, a decision is quietly forming within their heart. It is a decision connected to the future, connected to this bond, and connected to something they desperately want you to understand. The moment that decision becomes clear, a secret they have kept hidden for a very long time will finally come to the surface, and that secret could change everything between you and your soulmate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A powerful secret is now getting closer to the surface, my beloved child, and your soulmate can feel it. For a long time, they convinced themselves that certain feelings would eventually fade. They believed distance, time, and distractions would make everything easier. But after receiving the devastating news about you, the opposite happened. The more time passed, the stronger their emotions became. Every attempt to ignore their feelings only made those feelings return with greater intensity. They started noticing signs everywhere. Certain memories appeared unexpectedly. Certain thoughts refused to leave their mind. It was as if their heart was determined to keep bringing them back to you. Don't skip, because what they are finally beginning to understand is something they never expected. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An emotional realization struck them during a quiet moment when nobody else was around. They suddenly understood that the reason the news affected them so deeply was because they had become emotionally connected to your story. Your victories made them happy. Your struggles touched their heart. Your growth inspired them more than they ever admitted. The devastating news forced them to acknowledge a truth they could no longer run from. You are not just a passing thought in their life. You are someone whose happiness genuinely matters to them. That realization brought fresh tears to their eyes because it exposed how much they truly care. They began wishing they had recognized this sooner. They began wishing they had expressed certain things before now. And with every passing day, those feelings continue growing stronger. Don't skip. The biggest emotional breakthrough is still ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then something remarkable happened. Fear slowly started losing its power over them. Instead of focusing on uncertainty, your soulmate started focusing on possibility. They imagined what could happen if they stopped hiding their emotions. They imagined what could happen if they finally listened to what their heart had been trying to tell them all along. And for the first time, those possibilities felt real. A quiet sense of determination began replacing confusion. They no longer wanted to live with unanswered questions. They no longer wanted to ignore what this connection means to them. Right now, they are standing on the edge of a realization so important that it could influence every decision they make moving forward. And when the final piece of the puzzle falls into place, they will discover why the devastating news that once brought tears to their eyes may actually lead them toward the truth they have been searching for all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A turning point is closer than ever, my beloved child, and your soulmate can feel it deep within their heart. What began as devastating news has now transformed into something much larger. Day after day, they have been replaying everything in their mind, trying to understand why this situation affected them so profoundly. The answer is finally becoming impossible to ignore. They are realizing that you have become one of the most meaningful people in their life. Not because of a single moment, but because of countless moments that quietly built a connection stronger than they ever recognized. Every memory now carries a deeper meaning. Every thought about you feels more important than before. Don't skip, because a major revelation is approaching. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected wave of clarity suddenly entered their heart. They started seeing how much this connection has changed them over time. Before you, they approached life one way. After meeting you, something inside them began shifting. Their perspective changed. Their priorities changed. Even the way they viewed relationships started changing. At first, they never connected those changes to you. But now they do. The devastating news forced them to stop and examine everything honestly. And once they did, the truth became undeniable. You have influenced their journey far more than they ever admitted. That realization brought another emotional moment because they understood how valuable you truly are. They began asking themselves why they waited so long to recognize what was right in front of them. Don't skip. The most important discovery has still not been revealed. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Then came a realization that completely changed the direction of their thoughts. They understood that some people enter your life to teach lessons, while others enter your life to leave a lasting impact that never disappears. In their heart, they now know which one you are. The devastating news may have opened their eyes, but what they see now goes far beyond the original situation. They see your strength. They see your value. They see qualities they once overlooked. Most importantly, they see a future that suddenly feels different because of you. Right now, a silent decision is forming within them, stronger than ever before. It is a decision they can no longer postpone and a truth they can no longer hide from themselves. And when that truth finally reaches the surface, it will reveal why this entire journey was leading toward one unforgettable moment, the moment your soulmate finally accepts what their heart has known all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.